China's tourism industry is doing better than this time last year, at least in terms of profits, according to reports from the tourism industry. That is despite a decrease in foreign tourists. Here are some possible explanations for these trends.
China's Ministry of Tourism said last week that the number of incoming tourists has shrunk by 2% compared to last year's first quarter. The trend was the opposite for revenue from tourism, though. It increased by 15.8%, raising over $133 billion last year. The drop in tourists but a hike in profit seems contradictory, but it could be partially explained by the commercialization of China's cultural attractions.
There's really no area that's too sacred to put a gift shop.
It's ridiculous, like a zoo in some places.
Generally speaking, tourism in China can nickel and dime you to death if you don't know what you're doing.
The rise of the yuan may also be a factor. Over the past 20 years, Linhai says he has seen his tourist groups shrink as the yuan rises against the dollar. But at least for most Westerners, lower costs on the ground once they get to China work in their favor. Travel there is generally less than places like Europe and North America.
Price of transport, the price of food, the relatively cheap price of accommodation. If you compare that to the West, I mean, it's a lot cheaper.
And as Chinese themselves get wealthier, more and more are traveling to see their homeland.
They're going everywhere, doing everything because they have the resources to do it.
And they could account for tourism's increase, both in terms of profits and its commercialization.
Domestic tourists really love buying souvenirs and gifts to people when they get back. So that is one of the reasons why you have so many gift shops and souvenir shops around these tourist sites.
The Grand Canyon, you'll see, 4 or 5 gift shops. In China, the walkway will literally be lined with gift shops, like along the whole way.
The government has also encouraged the tourism industry. In 2000, it created 2 nationwide travel times called Golden Week. Workers have several days to go back home to see family and, of course, travel around China. Holly Kellum, NTD News.